Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've always been asked quite a few times actually to take on a project, and so today I'm going to just kind of run you through part one. We're going to try to detail it as much as possible. What I am doing today is I have a basement that I'm working on, and I have two products I'm going to share with you today, and it works really well. I have first of all went through this basement, and as you can see, touched up, this is a very old basement, touched up a lot of walls. I'm still going to continue to fill in cracks with cement, and this is a very old basement. And just to kind of give you a brief overview, you're going to see a lot of cracks in the walls. And how we prepared for this is, if you have a power washer, we've used the shop vacs. We've really went in and we have taken this old brick walls down just basically to the nub. So we're going to continue, but I just wanted to start off my project, and I'm going to introduce you real quick to it's a waterproofing feature to help take up the moisture once we retain the walls a little more and set them up. But for now, I'm just going to share with you here. This is the beginning, and let me give you the two products that I just think, and again, as you can see here, we're going to go back through. You can see some mold at the bottom of the floorboard. We're going to come in here. I want to share with you, this is a product from Menards that we will be using here pretty soon. It's called ZINSSER, and it is a watertight. It is a mold and mildew proof waterproofing paint. Again, where it says exterior, interior for concrete masonry. This stuff is wonderful. This has been a lifesaver. I've used it multiple times, and I would love to be their spokesperson because it works very well. So I hope you have had the same success as I've had. Again, I've used a lot of just the mixing with the concrete, the patch in the walls, and smooth out with a trowel. This stuff here I want to let you introduce, and I'm sure you've seen this as well on the market. It's got the little tube to get in the holes between the cracks. I use this gap filler around pipes because obviously I just don't feel comfortable. I personally do not feel comfortable sticking concrete around if they ever have to be replaced. And I usually will go and try to think economically. I'll go to, oops, excuse me there, the camera. General purpose, I'll be using a lot of these rollers today, just staying as economical and keeping the cost down as possible. And then a lot of times what I've done is, I'm going to introduce you to as well. You're going to see here, this is one of my tools that I've rigged up in the past. I've got a brand new roller and just put it on, used it again for my driveways, took it right off a broom, hooked it up, did a little of the tape on there to reinforce it, and then this will help me with my height because the walls right now that we're looking at are probably 13 feet high. So I have my ladders. I will be ready to go here. Pretty much, as I mentioned, we've cleaned out a lot of the area here, but I'm going to go ahead and pause the tape for a little bit. We are going to do a little more power washing, finish up here. And again, as you can see, the walls are pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna hopefully be able to bring some light in here to this basement too after this is done. And if it needs to be sold, we'll be able to have that ready to go. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and pause it for now. We'll see you shortly.